Hello everybody and welcome wait, no, that's not it. Hello everybody, this is Michael as usual, and tonight it's April Fools. I bet you thought I wasn't going to be streaming tonight, but here we are. Also, it's going to be a little bit more quiet simply because I've got family in town. So Noah, it was April Fools. I was kidding. I just got to be more quiet. Anyway, tonight I thought I'd take it easy, play a game I know very well. Well, not super very well. I've beaten it to almost 100% completion. I beat Arkham Knight to completion, aside from all the Riddler trophy, or all the Riddler stuff. But aside from that, yeah. Anyway, but this is a game I know I really enjoy, and... Oh, did you? I'll have to play that tomorrow. Also, Noah, since you weren't here, April Fools. I was kidding about not... Hey, Cameron, about not, once it's verified, I'll make you an admin. Awesome. But, yeah, so I wanted to stream tonight. I just got caught up in other things, but I just had to be a little bit more quiet because I do have actually family in town for the Easter holiday stuff. Anyway, Batman, Arkham City, one of my favorites. I mean, honestly, I prefer Arkham Knight. As you can see, I started a game, but I didn't get too far into it. I just wanted to test controls and whatnot. I'm normal. I'll leave the hints on just for my sanity. Turtle Squid Shady is playing Siege. I wish I could play Siege. I don't have Siege. I want it though. So I would like to point out some of the stupid controls they have for this game. In terms of like everything.
How long to the boss?
The standard controls, when you want to run, you have to hit space.
Is he here too?
Space does pretty much everything.
Why would he come here?
And it makes no damn sense, so I switched it to shift. But now shift does everything. It makes no freaking sense.
What the hell?
Sorry to disappoint you boys.
Uh-oh.
It's just little old me.
Don't have a fit.
They'll kill you.
Also found out I'm way better at this than I am at the console version, simply because the buttons are easier to click and way faster. That being said, I am still getting hit. Oof. This frame rate is shit right now. Also, it's going to be a lot of clicking in this game, to be brutally honest. Only thing I have a problem with is camera control. Getting used to it. So I'm not used to these types of games. There we go.
Now that they're all taken care of, it's time
see if I
to
can
get
lower the settings. Because no. Shit. I'd have to exit the game to do that. Well,
I came for out of that safe.
yeah, this is how it's gonna be.
Try and get one over on me, will you, Harv?
So I think I've talked about in the past
so.
the insane man that I work with, and I mean literally insane, I believe. But I don't think I really talked about some of his more insane theories. He was recently informed by his Uber driver, who was also potentially insane, which makes me afraid of Uber for obvious reasons. But he was talking about living in the lack, which is when you want something, you're living in the lack because you lack the thing. You're supposed to be living in the now, where you're happy about what you have. But you will avoid living in the lack by not ever wanting anything, but that doesn't work because you always want something. You always want food or water or sleep, which is something you need. But you still want it, but you can't always give yourself that because of situations, so you're living in the lack without meaning to live in the lack, so the lack makes no fucking sense. And living in the now is incredibly stupid because you're always going to want something. Or you want more money because you want to be able to live a proper life. But that's living in the lack, so if you live in the lack, you're not living in the now, and it makes you fucking insane. Needless to say, I think it's incredibly stupid that people think this is a thing. And I think it's incredibly stupid that he consistently sits there and talks about it. And I'm talking over the cutscene, I'm sorry, I got a little heated. But goddamn it.
Arkham Asylum and Blackgate.
So I'm just gonna drink
has
water
been
so I shut myself up.
relocated to this facility. How can this be safe for the people of Gotham?
Shut Arkham City down. It's out of control.
Shut it down. By the end of tonight, I will be a hero, just like you.
What if I could, Noah? I really wish I could. I really want to play that game on stream because I keep trying to get better for that exact reason. But I can't. I don't have a way to stream it and have everything running at the same time and not run my computer into the ground. I really do wish I could stream Fortnite. I cannot express how much I love that game. It is so fun. I mean, I get mad, but...
And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin. It will be my legacy.
The thing is I can play it online when XSplit is turned off, the thing that I use for streaming. And I've tried using OBS. That just about kills my computer. So screw that. That ain't happening. But, yeah... When I get a better computer, or when I get a Elgato, which is what I want to get, so I can stream console games, I'll be streaming, you know, Fortnite. Excuse me, Jesus. Oh, yeah, right, I get to move now. So as soon as I can, I'm going to see if Luane, the guy who actually owns this channel, technically speaking, since I'm the only one to post to it, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to ask him if I can borrow or buy his Elgato off him, because he has an actual PC that can play and stream most things. Right now, by the way, he's currently playing one of my favorite games ever, which is Dark Souls 3. So on Sundays, if you got nothing better to do, go view him during the mornings. I doubt that very much. I'm not going to be anyone's bitch. Oh, I keep forgetting to look. Did he actually shoot? Oh my god, he actually did shoot him. Okay. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. But, lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, he became a PC fanboy. Rather he's an elitist now. Or PC master, he's bullshit bastard, I guess. I don't know. I don't actually think that's true. In fact, I know it's not true. I'm just being an asshole. But, since he streams more often on his PC than anything else, I'm gonna see if I can't borrow the Elgato off of him. So I can play some Dark Souls on my own time and stream it.
Can stay on. We don't want to make things too easy.
But since I don't have live right now, I can't do Fortnite anyway, so it's all a bit of a mess. But as soon as I get Xbox Live, I'll stream Fortnite.
Bruce Wayne?
Unless I figure out a way to make my computer better off, in which case I'll start streaming it on PC, because that's what I prefer to do. That's where I've been getting most of my practice in anyway.
Listen to me carefully.
I just have a buddy of mine who is upset.
Do not panic. Stay close to me.
Are you thinking of making some videos instead of streaming? Unfortunately, that still runs into the same problem. When I try to make a video of it, it's a glitchy mess of idiocy, and I can't get it to work proper, so I just don't bother. Oh right, I can't. So I'll try. Like I said, I'm gonna fight with my computer at this point, just to get it to work. If I can get it to work, then hell yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Fortnite like every night. Well, every night I stream, not literally, but I will probably end up doing that. I really do enjoy that game, for what it's worth. And I'm talking about the Battle Royale. I haven't actually played the PvE yet. Oh! Well, he ain't gonna use that arm anymore. Fuck that arm. Right.
I said
that stupid button, that makes no damn sense why we use it. Hey, Cobblepot.
Welcome to hell.
Nah. I really do need a better computer, though. I really wish I had one. If I could spend $650, I can get the one Luane has. Of course, I don't have the money for it, but whatevs. Probably once I move out, I'll try and get the money for it. Because amongst other things, I need it for, you know, actual stuff.
Wakey, wakey, Wayne.
Well, what if I want to get up?
Oh, what's up?
Getting up is boring.
Me to call you butler.
Now, can you call my mommy?
Oh, you remember me?
Wonder what happens if I actually let him hit me. Let's find
Your
out.
family destroyed mine, Wayne.
Yes, Cthulhu is king.
Well, let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge.
I've never actually seen what happens. Oh, it just makes Copperpot feel like he's... Okay, so it just gives you a second chance. That sucks. Man! Matt! Hi! Someone I've been actually meaning to chat with. I forgot about why. There was an entire there was a thing I was going to ask you. Oh yeah, how come you were in Canada? I thought you lived in England. Actually, I don't know if you live in England. I just know you have an English accent. Anyway, hi. Why would you be wearing hockey pants anyway? Sounds like they'd be uncomfortable.
I'll personally break every bone in both your hands.
Both my hands? Why not my whole body? I'm just gonna sit here. I was skating evading friends, I'm still here. Oh, okay. Seems like a hell of a distance to go if you actually do live in England or Europe. Hey, Copplepot. Guess what?
I can't contact Alfred from down here. I need to get higher.
There was a Batman reference in the Christian Bale films. Haha. What do you mean? I mean, he literally was Batman. I mean, if that's a joke about how it was a bad Batman movie, I would disagree with you severely, but also allow you to have your own opinions.
Only just, sir. There's more into
Oh, there was a Batman reference to the Bale movies in this. Okay, sorry, I'm lost right now.
I'm on my way there now. Of course.
Okay. Oh! You'll have to forgive me. My brain no do
I
do
watched your
right
incarceration on the evening news.
When I'm not
Was
drunk
getting
tonight,
yourself
I'm just
arrested a part of your
way more
plan?
tired than I should be.
Not exactly. Although I did get some one-on-one time with Hugo Strange.
And how
And also
was
I've been
that?
spending
Not good.
damn it,
He knows that Bruce Wayne is
a
Batman.
crap ton of
He also
brain
told me
power.
that something called Protocol
What little
10
I have
will make him famous.
playing
I can't leave Arkham City until I find out what it
Fortnite,
is.
and as I've been telling Noah, if I could, I would be streaming Fortnite right this second, because I've been wanting to stream it for you guys. But the one time I did try streaming it, my computer about had a heart attack.
Right on time.
So we're kind of stuck there. I mean, since then I've updated my drivers, which was causing a lot of problems. So like, we'll see if I can try it this time. Yeah, I love playing Fortnite. I mean, I've played some PUBG too, but it's kind of meh. My feeling towards it aren't as happy as I feel towards Fortnite. I'm not good at Fortnite, I just really enjoy it. Welcome back, Cameron. But I'm trying to see if I can't figure out a way to like lower the settings just so I can play Fortnite anyway.
I'm going to hack into their communications.
How are you doing, Cameron? PUBG is great only on PC. Fortnite's good for everything. You should do some new games. I mean, oh, you mean like new? Again, I run into an issue of not being able to play it because my computer is bad. I'm just playing what I have openly available. Also, I don't have money for anything, really. Like I said, if I can get an Elgato, I'll just start streaming on my Xbox, because then I can actually play the things I want to play. And I can actually get the new game, so I don't have to upgrade my freaking PC, despite the fact that I really want to. I mean, I'm running on an i5, and my NVIDIA graphics card is a 660M, so I can't run
I need
much.
to find Catwoman now.
The fact that I can even run freaking deserve more, just play what you like. Well, unfortunately it doesn't work that way, man. I really wish it did. It would be nice. But like I said, I'm gonna try and get this shit figured out, because I really want to play more games that are more recent for reasons other than just simply enjoying the games.
Your mother won't recognize you when I'm done.
I mean, my mom's dead, so I mean in game, but not real life. My mom's still very much well alive. But yeah, so talking about something that came up earlier, because I'm still quite livid about it. I'm tired of hearing about this man speak about this shit. Sorry, ran out of breath with that one. So there's to reiterate, there's a guy I work with whom I really do not like. In fact, I cannot stand him. He is someone I hate with a very big passion of hate, and you can say it's a strong word. I don't care. It's true. I hate him with every fiber in my being. But anyway, I believe he's insane. He's been talking about this thing called living in the lack, and yeah, it's not. It's just, ugh. It's a thing. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna go start a coup in Liberia. Excuse me. See you later, man. Who the fuck designed Gotham's building theme? Creepy. Well, I mean, Bob Kane did a lot of creepy shit, apparently. But, okay, so living in the lack is basically, if you want something, you're living in the lack. You want money, you're living in the lack. You want food, you're living in the lack. You know, stupid crap like that. You need to live in the now, which is, you don't want anything. You're happy with what you have. But see, here's the thing. You can be happy with what you have, but want more. Such as you want a nicer house so you can have a better standard of living. You want more food that actually keeps you full. You want less weight on your body, like I do. I'm content. I'm actually enjoying my life for what it is, aside from the fact that I'm living with my grandparents, which, you know, I want an actual place to live. So, by all that logic, I'm living in the lack. But by the fact that I'm still happy, I'm living in the now. So it makes no sense as to why the hell you can live in both, but not have both. It makes no fucking sense. Why the hell did anyone tell you that you're living in the lack because you want this? Well, I want this because it would make life easier. Well, it's not supposed to make life easier. You're supposed to live in the now. Now it's supposed to be harder. It makes no damn sense. Maybe I'm the insane one. Maybe I have no fucking clue. But you have to excuse me at the fact that I'm actually enjoying my life, but I know that I need other things.
And I'll make it up to you.
Let's see if the
Needless to say,
thinks you're telling the truth.
As another little theory running around in his tiny little brain, that what was it? I love when you rant, Michael. Somebody listen to me. I know I'm not. But anyway, I actually gave myself a headache with that.
Taking out the thug with the gun is the key. Without him,
I lost track. My brain hurts now. Oh, hi. That was... Well, I just killed that man. Alright, so... I don't know how to evade. Okay, there we go. But, another thing he believes is that the ancient Egyptians built their pyramids next to water so that they could power a gigantic laser that could only be activated by water. Never mind the fact that you would obviously build next to water so you have a, you know, available drinking source, but you wouldn't die in the desert, which granted it wasn't desert around that time apparently from what I understand. But God knows, that doesn't make any sense. No one needs to drink water. Why the fuck would you ever drink water? It doesn't make any sense. Fuck me. Makes no sense. Again, obviously I'm the insane one, but the simple fact that they live close to water so that they can, you know, drink. Because there's three things you need to live. You need water, food, shelter. And some would say entertainment. I think you're calling these insane. That's what I've been saying, man. You need water to make sure you don't, you know, what's the word?
Heads or tails?
Well, I guess you need oxygen too.
One lets me out of
You need a lot more than just 3. I don't know why I said 3.
Not this one.
That's not starvation. Dehydration.
Day of execution.
But you also need food so you don't, you know, starve to death. But yeah, needless to say, I don't like him, and he hates me significantly. Now, the pyramids were just because the Egyptians said, you know what, giant triangles in the horizon. They were tombs. They were like where the pharaohs goes, like, you're a great pharaoh, here you go, tomb. You died? Well, here, enjoy this in the afterlife. But no, and here's the one that always pisses me off anytime he talks about it, because I want to punch him in the mouth every single time. And I wish I could punch him in the mouth without losing my job, because I would.
Come to Kitty.
He fully believes that he was sent down. You start trolling with insane theories. I'll get back to that in a second, Matt. You reminded me. I got a thing for him. If I could stand talking to him for more than 2 seconds. Anyway, he fully believes that he was sent from the heavens, not from God, whom he does believe in devoutly. He's very much a Catholic.
Never heard of
I
That's not what I wanted to hear.
I can't agree with him.
What about Strange?
He believes he was sent down from unknown beings to show humans how wrong they are, and he's achieving this by working at Amigos. And I wish I was kidding, and I wish I could tell him to shut the fuck up, because I want to punch him in the mouth every time he mentions this. Like, I'm better than every single one here. I'm just doing this to make everyone understand just how terrible they are. Fuck you. You're so fucking asinine. You treat everyone like shit. You treat customers like crap. You treat everyone like they're beneath you simply because you think you're so great, because you're insane. You sit there and smoke cocaine or inject it or whatever you do with cocaine to make yourself seem like you're so much better. You are such a goddamn retard.
It was Joker.
And I don't like using that word, but it's so fitting in this case. He is mentally handicapped, and I fully believe it.
Remember?
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, to get off the topic of something
where the bullet entered the port and where it impacted.
Recently I've been reading up on SCPs because, well, I love SCP Containment Breach, and I like the multiplayer game that Noah got me into. It's all your fault. Anyway, I really like that game. I really enjoy playing it, and I really enjoy the original. So I've been playing that and reading up on some of the other SCPs. There's an SCP, I think it's 79J or 72J. What the hell? Are you dying? Oh, hey. I already listened to the new No Sleep 6 hours to full charge? Jesus. I mean, you are plugged into my computer, not what you're supposed to be plugged into, but... So anyway, there's an SCP, it's like, I think it's 79J or something. But there is an SCP, they think the sun is an SCP, and their plan to stop it from expanding and destroying us is to create a Jupiter-sized, fire extinguisher. God.
I don't want to go head to head with Batman.
Hold on a second, I'll be right back, guys. Or if I don't pause the damn mic. Alright, sorry about that. I thought somebody was coming downstairs to tell me to shut up. Anyway, back in my coos, a couple of new warlords and jungle. Nice.
Why the hell are we still here? We
but
should run or something.
Anyway, there's a
Don't be
to
stupid.
backtrack. There's an SCP called
He can't get out, and we are safe.
I think it's 79J. But anyway, it's supposed to be the sun. They're going to create a Jupiter-sized fire extinguisher to get rid of the sun, which to me sounds like something that would be utterly believable to an idiot. There's also another one, I believe, or I might have read this from somewhere else, called the motherboard. And essentially it's a motherboard that, if put into computers, will turn it sentient over time. And will get into your brain and start making you believe things or do things or something like that. He also believes, might I add, that Google can read your mind. There's such a thing as the Google Hive Mind, apparently. Yeah, he believes that because it recommends videos to him based on other videos he's watched. He doesn't believe it's based on other videos he's watched, it's just them reading his mind. Yeah, lovely person to work with. So if I convince him that the Google Hive Mind is actually the motherboard from SCP. Again, I don't entirely remember if it's from SCP or not. But, yeah. What does F do again? Oh yeah, F does this. So, if I could stand talking to him for more than 2 seconds, I would convince him of that. Of literally all of that, because it would make my night so much easier to have to deal with him, with having him sit there and, like, think, well, what if?
Harley left us outside to freeze to death.
Google DeepMind AI? What does that mean? I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with that. Come on. Okay, now that I'm actually figuring out buttons, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. Harleen Frizzell. Or Harleen. I will admit that when I first got really into this game, I had a huge crush on Harley.
Let the lady go, bat freak, or these people all get a bullet in their heads.
But yeah, so needless to say, I don't like working with this man. And AI make... Oh, for chest. Yeah, but it doesn't read your mind and it doesn't make you do things, so... I don't know, man. I just have a headache now. Quite literally. So don't mind me as I pop pills. Just got some Advil.
He's not doing so good, and that idiot doctor I sent from here didn't help. I've seen more smarts from these bozos. I've got to run, boys. If he tries anything funny, kill him.
But yeah, a favorite game at work, where I work, is to come up with insane theories and try giving them to this man, whose name I'm not going to give simply because, well, if one of you happen to find him, then it's going to make life harder. But
okay, she left us alone with Batman.
Anyway, so a fun game is to make up random insane theories that you can give him to make him, you know, believe it, and if he does, then you know, you earn brownie points, I guess.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Time to survey the room.
But as far as flat earthers go,
thugs,
if you think that, then whatever. I legitimately don't care. I don't want to talk to you then. I like it's about the same thing for me with vegans. If I can talk to you and have a conversation that doesn't involve you talking about your veganism, which I know not all of them do. In fact, I know a couple of vegans who are quite decent people. But if... What the hell? Whatever. Let me use this smoke pellet. But if I can have a conversation with you that doesn't bring up some insane theory that you have, and I don't have to deal with you, then I'm fine, and I can deal with it. But if you're a flat earther and you get mad at me because I don't believe in flat earthing, or flat earths, or the earth is flat, or whatever BS, leave me alone. I don't have time or patience to talk with you.
Without being seen. I can take them both in one move.
I've already got enough stress in my life to have to deal with some insane man screaming at me. I've already got one, I don't need another.
You're safe.
Man, that took like 3 hits. So, sorry my rant about flat earthers isn't nearly as interesting as the last one, but yeah, I don't have much of an issue with flat earthers as long as they leave me alone.
The room is secure. You're safe now.
Another bit of a rant is if you go to a drive-thru for any reason, say you're going to like BK to go pick up a burger or something, which honestly I don't much care for BK anymore after working there. Wouldn't it be weird if cum was white instead of red? Go see a doctor, Cameron. You might have a problem. Just a small one. Bladder control, you know, okay, people, stuff like that. We're in control here, not these animals. But I want this place locked down tight. All medical staff check supplies. Find out if anything. So I lost track of what else. Oh yeah, if you're gonna go through a drive-through for any reason, I don't care what reason, go to. Actually, now I really want some Actually, I want some Subway too, or some Sonic. Anyway, if you're gonna go through a drive-through, don't roll up your window. Blue. Don't roll up your window, because when we come back to the window and you're sitting there talking to someone in the passenger seat, or you're sitting there being some asshole and not, you know, paying attention. Guess what? We're gonna stand there awkwardly until you open up the freaking window, or we're gonna sit there, knock on your window, and you're gonna get mad at me because God knows I'm not supposed to knock on your window to make you actually realize, oh, this person actually is doing his job. Maybe I should actually pay attention. And get off your phone. If you go to the drive-thru or in the freaking store, get off the freaking.
Probably don't remember it that way, but who cares? You just need to worry about the bombs.
And this is where I'm supposed to jump out. Yeah. Green. Oh, wait, you both already said my two favorite colors. Well, screw me. How about black?
I've got a lock on the
it's another color I wear.
Human
race of the worst. Yeah, no kidding.
Joker's behind this.
So, yeah. If you've ever wanted to hear me be angry at a thing that wasn't a video game, talk to me about stupid people. I hate stupid people. How do I... Oh, that's how I dive bomb. Wait. I wonder how hard flight control is in this. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why did they go out?
Why is the flight not inverted like it's supposed to be? I'm going up. There we go. This way. There we are. I know where I'm supposed to be. Yes. VR training. That's what I need.
Augmented reality training online.
Why are you having a stroke? Let's go ahead and do... Ah, what the friggin... What? Okay. Backspace. That's not where I had the thing. Oh my god.
Augmented reality training online.
Backspace. There. Set it there. Over there. Cool. So yeah, needless to say, I don't... Like everyone else I work with, pretty awesome, pretty cool people. I like a lot of them. They seem like genuinely nice people who, you know, don't talk down to me every single day of the week and treat me like crap because they think they're better than literally everyone. His go-to line for why he's better than everyone is because he's been working at fast food only. That's the only job he's ever held. And that's why he thinks he's better than everyone. I legitimately think he just doesn't understand. Found out it's almost impossible to overdose on LSD. I somehow don't believe that. Like, at all.
Yesterday we took them in the back room and burned off their skin. Really? Yeah, but sometimes Joker just lets anyone join.
Cameron, no.
Augmented reality training complete.
Just lucky you joined on a good day.
Let's level up. Yeah, I know all this. Enter. Jesus. Ballistic armor. Yeah. Get me some armor up.
I guess I am.
Yes, I know this.
Augmented reality training
Backspace. Set a
online.
fucking thing there, please. There's a lady who regularly comes through at work who will always give me a tip. Like, whatever amount she paid for the food, she will tip me that much. Oopsie.
Augmented reality training failed.
Like, there was one time she came through and ordered like 20 bucks worth of food and I got a $20 bill as a tip. I was like, ma'am, you really don't need to tip me. She's like, well, you're the only one who ever laughed at my hat, so, you know, you deserve it. The only reason I laughed at her hat was, A, to be nice, and that little childish bit in my brain was like, yeah, this is funny. It was a hat that said masturbator, but instead of master, like, you know, jerking your dick, it was like the fish bait. Ah! Frig. Missed.
Augmented reality training failed.
Just can't get warm. Stop complaining.
She once asked me what I usually use her tips for. I was like, well, occasionally I'll go over to Hy-Vee after work and buy like some food, or, you know, if I'm feeling like really wanting to drink, I'll buy some booze. I was like, oh, so exactly what I expected. I was like, well, thanks. You're not that much of an alcoholic. Wait, how do I... That's explosive gel. Where's my battery? There we go. Fucking Christ. Yeah, what the hell? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this at some point. There's also a guy that always comes through and always is angry at the fact that he's there. Or at the fact that that it's always me who serves him, because apparently, according to everyone else, he is the happiest man on earth. But whenever I'm the one who's serving him, he's like the most livid man on earth. Like, he can't believe that I dare grace his presence with my presence. Yeah, he's not a nice person. I don't like him. Every time he comes through, he just has this look of like, how dare you speak to me, you thing. So I don't know what other adjective I could have added to not make myself feel worse. Oh man, my head hurts now. This is not gonna work. We have a lot of regulars who come through who are actually quite decent, but then we have the one, like I said, that one asshole who's just not at all nice. There's a guy who comes through that offered to help me fix my computer before I ever figured out how to actually fix it. And he came through another time and he's like, dude, why did you never call me to help you fix your computer? I was like, oh, I figured out I just needed to update my drivers. Well, you should get Overwatch and play it with me. I was like, okay. I didn't ever actually get it. I lost my only souvenir from Omaha. Well, that sucks. Sorry, I can't help you, man. But, yeah, he was like, you should get Overwatch to play it with me. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'll get it on console, or play it at a friend's place. But I played it at a friend's place. I found out I really do not like Overwatch at all. It's incredibly boring.
Augmented reality training complete.
Also code pen from the Henry Dorley Zoo. Wait, is that...
Did I forget to pack something?
Wait, is that Omaha or is that Garden City? I can't remember what the hell the one is called in Garden City. Garden City is where I was born and spent a small portion of my life.
Alfred, I think I need the grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment. It's still in the prototype stage.
Okay.
I've done
I couldn't remember.
Training. I'm ready.
I think it was just called the Douglas Zoo in... No, it's not. Finny. Wait, Overwatch is super... It really is. I really did not enjoy it in the slightest. Like, if you enjoy it, fine. Play it. Okay. Play it all you want. Thank you, Cameron. I really could not remember. Play it all you want. I don't care. I just don't enjoy it. I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's that awesome. I mean, maybe it was just the characters I played it. I played as Diva and Mai. I don't know. They were the two characters I saw, and I thought, oh my god, they're freaking adorable. I'm going to play as those two. And I didn't enjoy the game at all. In the slightest, I did not enjoy the game. Like, it has this novelty effect on it. It's like, ooh, that could be fun. There we go. That's just shift. Okay.
Wonder if I can snag Harley on the rebound.
You see, and that's my thing, is like, people are like, oh, well, if you enjoy TF2, you enjoy this. I didn't enjoy TF2. That's where the problem ran in, is I just didn't enjoy it. At all. Like, even slightly. It was just boring. You mean Zyria? I don't remember which one that is. Again, if you enjoy it, more power to you. I don't in the slightest.
As you know, Mr. J is...
Another game that people kept telling me is like super awesome and you should definitely play it is fuck, what was that game again? It was so stupid. I can't remember now. There was a game that I played recently that I just could not get into that everyone was telling me it's super great.
Because if you fail, I'll make sure your
I can't remember.
miserable
Whatever.
lives don't zip. You get it? Good.
Favorite rapper, if any? I don't listen to rap. Rap has never been a type of music I enjoy, even slightly. Like, I suppose to some end it could be, like, halfway decent. But
I guess you could go in through the main tower. Great. Have you got one?
Alfred, I need to find a route into the Sionis steel mill.
Have you tried the front door, sir?
No, I don't have any rapper I enjoy. Favorite band though is Disturbed. That's my favorite.
The only way in would be no, it's suicide.
I mean,
the main chimney.
Nah, I don't listen to rap.
I don't take the best. In fact,
God damn it, what the fuck is that game I don't enjoy? Like, I got it and I just can't stand it. Oh! No, that wasn't it. That was something else. I want to change my picture for something better. I mean, your picture is Solitaire, so... fuck, what was it? It was something in my Steam library, I thought. I don't remember. Anyway, back to actual gameplay, because I'm getting too distracted. I don't really much care for 3 Days Grace. Well, Destiny 2 was a huge upset for me. I tried it. My buddy said, "Here, try this. You know, play it on my profile," because I didn't want to actually have it on my profile for reasons. That's not the game I was exactly thinking of, but I did try Destiny 2, and it's meh. The recent Battlefront 2 was terrible too. I didn't really enjoy it, mainly because EA is just not nice at all, ever. Because they suck wiener. Yeah. Get a slide. Jump climb.
The steam from the furnace will boil me
not what I
alive.
have to do.
I need to cool down the coals somehow.
I don't remember. Yep, just like I figured, left shift does literally everything. Oh shit, where is it? Yeah, Batman can survive next to severely hot liquid. That makes logic sense. I know, and I don't have a way to stream it yet. It doesn't exist. As soon as it does, I will definitely stream the crap out of it as soon as I can. I don't have a way to play it. Same with my problem with Fortnite, as I can't stream it simply because I don't have a powerful enough a computer. Believe me, I want to do these things. God damn it. I forgot it's not toggle. Wait, how do I quickfire? I had to hit the actual button to quickfire that? That sucks.
I don't know, man.
As soon as I get an Elgato, I will be streaming Dark Souls 3, though. You didn't, Cameron.
I did my best.
I still see Solitaire, or Solaire. I'm thinking Voltaire. Oof. That poor lady. Sounds like they're saying Bill. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh well. Alright, I gotta go this way. Let's not walk into that. So, my great infinite plan, if you can call it that, is to get... is to get, well, about $600 and something is what I'm figuring that I would need for a pre-built PC that kind of works. Not a pre-built, rather. All the parts for a PC, because that's what Luane spent and I would like to actually, you know, be able to stream stuff that I want to play, such as like Fortnite. Although some people will request PUBG, and I would politely tell them no. As in no way.
The steam is blocking
right,
the exit.
I forgot.
If I follow the pipe back,
I already know where to
find a
go.
way to shut it down.
Button. Problem is, I don't remember how to get in there. Right, I know how to get in there.
Joker really must be sick after all.
I guess. I always figured he'd last forever, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's got something to do with all that crap back at Arkham Island. You saw what happened, right?
Whee!
Only what was on the TV. He was like some kind of freaking monster. He was huge. I thought he was gonna start ripping choppers out of the air.
I play it on PC for the most part.
Yeah.
Like when I get Xbox Live, I'm gonna start playing it on the Xbox with a buddy of mine because he's insistent. Because I can't get a Victor Royale on my own, apparently on PC, because, well, quite frankly, there are people who are just better than me. And I accept that. I'm just playing to have fun at this point. Let me change my name.
We'll make sure this hurts.
But yeah, no, at this point I'm just wishing I could play, you know, actual games I want to play. But it's a matter of my PC not being great. And quite frankly, if I could, then I would be streaming Fortnite right now, but I really can't. Not because I don't want to, but because my computer would have a heart attack. Trying to get good on PC. It's much quicker to build, but I'm more accurate at shooting on console, which is the same problem I have. But hey, if you give me your Epic username, I guess, I'll play with you on occasion when I actually have a chance. I'm not super terrible at shooting on a PC,
Alfred,
but
Joker's holed up in the
my building
manager's
skills
office
are
in the steel
meh.
mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
Of course I will. Some of his goons dragged a doctor away. I'm going to find her first, then deal with Joker.
But don't send it to me on here. Send it to me on Steam. Yeah, Jesus. I already know where I'm heading, game. I've played this game enough. This seriously is one of my favorite games. I just prefer Arkham Knight way more because it actually stars my favorite villain as the main villain. Do I have Titanfall 2 on PC? If not, we can get on and play it together. I do not. I'll look into getting it though because it is a game I really did enjoy, but had to get rid of for other reasons. Reasons including I was severely low on money and needed to buy food, so I sold it to get food money. Yeah. Lovely being poor.
Holly? Have you forgotten about a boyfriend?
Way I hear it, the whole world will have forgotten about her boyfriend soon enough.
Beat it on Masters twice, got every collectible. On
Or a bullet in the face. Seriously, don't get too cocky.
Came from over here, I'm sure of it.
Uh-oh. On PS4, where I initially got it when I had a PS4, I had almost every single achievement. The one that I was missing was... oh my god. Jack, that's not what I expected in the slightest.
What?
But I almost had every single achievement, except for the one of beat the main time or whatever it was. Like the beginning part of, like, you know, when you had the timer running. I almost had the
Go and look. I'll cover you.
Screw you, man.
Whatever it was.
I'll cover you.
I'm the one who hit him.
fucking Christ, I don't remember now. I can't. The top time thing. Whatever. I'm gonna stop trying. Jack is my high priest. I thought this was a priestess. I was like, that's not at all right. As far as I know, Jack is a man, and that's not what a priestess is. Priestess are female. Ooh, forgot about this man. So yeah, if I figure out that I can actually play Titanfall 2 on my PC and not have it shit itself, I will definitely be doing that. And if I can stream it, that's even better. Because again, in my effort to play way more multiplayer games, I would that would be a huge step. Aside from the fact that I've played.
Keep it up, Harley. Joker won't be sick forever.
Aside from the fact that I have in fact played the multiplayer of Titanfall 2 and I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Titanfall 1 multiplayer.
Shut it, Doc! I hear any more yakking and I'll blow you.
Which is sad because it was good. It was a good game. It was just not nearly as good as I was hoping.
Bitch. Please, help me! Shut it, bitch! You're my ticket out of here!
That's a bit on the side of creepy, Cameron.
Can I get you something, Doc? How about a painkiller? Just tell us how to fix the Joker and you can crawl.
Uh-oh. That hurt. Come here.
On me! I got him!
Stop doing that, you dick.
How do you think poor Mr. J is gonna get better if you idiots fail to...
Can you stand?
Give me a second. What's wrong with these people?
I've got a
That
headache.
crazy woman thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him.
Oh.
He blames something called Titan.
Titan?
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about? He kept going on about
So
his last
recently I
laugh.
came across a YouTuber that I've come to really enjoy, and it's also part of the reason I'm starting to do more rants in the middle of my videos, in the middle of my streams, simply because I think it adds a little bit more like, oh, this is what Michael's like. Michael's like, he's annoying, which honestly I am, but honestly I'm just trying to be like more funny. And I view my rants as hilarious half the time.
I need to get out of
Because I get really into them.
Needs to stop Joker.
So yeah. But anyway, it's the odd ones out is quickly becoming one of my favorite YouTubers that isn't part of gaming. Him and Jaden Animations are two I really enjoy. But in terms of like actual YouTubers I really like, Penguin Zero or Penguins Zero, or Critical is what he actually is. Oh, I hit all the wrong buttons. Q, I don't need detective mode. Let's see. There it is. It's a lot quicker to switch weapons that way. Are you freaking real? So yeah. Just in case you guys were wondering what YouTubers I actually watch. We all have problems.
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note.
I'm not scared of him. The door's welded shut.
I'm trying to think of like what other rants I could give you guys.
Okay.
Because I've given the ones that I legitimately have issues with of people treating me like crap just so they can feel better about themselves. And when people treat people like crap just to make themselves look better, they don't look better at all. In fact, they look way worse than what they were trying to go for. That's not who I was looking at, but thank you. Come on, throw the thing. There we go, take that. I expected it to explode upon impact. I did not remember that those things were actually quite, you know, hefty. And when I accept your sacrifice, lay on this altar, it will soon be over, Jack, isn't it? Jesus. Man, Oh, right. That doesn't work that way.
Protocol 10.
Alright, that's not how that's supposed to happen. Well, whatevs. Also, another thing that I've started to get a little bit irritated about. If you're friends with someone and they're having financial problems, don't get mad at them every single time they can't pay for something. Or go out with them and expect them to be able to pay for themselves. And when they tell you several times they can't pay for themselves, don't get mad at them again. Because you look like nothing more than an absolute prick.
Too slow, you big ugly bat!
Did he do that? Because I didn't agree to that. The American people, I guarantee, didn't agree to that, although I think some idiots probably did. Also, this whole Parkland shooting thing. Alright, so I talked about this last video about my feelings towards the whole anti-gun thing. They're not looking to take away your guns, so that is not at all fucking true. So stop sending out that lie saying, oh, they're trying to take away guns. No, they just want better control over guns. So that, you know, insane people can't get the guns. Like the person that I work with cannot get the guns to, you know, eventually shoot up the place that I work. Because I guarantee he will when he gets fired. But, that being said, if come to find out, the main girl, Emma, I guess is her name. I don't remember. Ow, this is also not working in my favor. I don't remember her name. If it comes out that she actually did, in fact, bully the guy who ended up shooting the place, I feel a little bit less sympathy, or quite a bit less sympathy, because I can't stand bullies. Shit, I can't dodge out of the way fast enough. Alright. That's because I'm not hitting directional buttons. At the same time, every time I see one of these posts, like, trying to shit on these kids for not being old enough to understand, fuck you. They know one thing and one thing only. They don't want to die just so you can enjoy some fucking gun that you don't actually freaking need. So yeah, my patience with this shit is just absolute minimum. How do I stun? Oh, there we go. Hey, you, come here. I died. So yeah, I understand my opinions. I want you to understand my opinions are just mine. I say these because these are how I feel. I try to keep them to myself because of the simple reason it just is stupid. If I ever have children, God forbid, because I don't really want them, but if I ever have children, I don't want to send them to school to have them, you know, run the risk of being shot because some jackass who really liked guns but wasn't mentally stable could get his hand on some guns. Fuck that. That's stupid. It makes no sense. And you're gonna sit there and shit on these kids for trying to start a movement. It's like, oh, you think you're starting a movement? Well, this, and this. Well, back in my day, we didn't start movements. Well, yeah, because you didn't believe in anything, apparently. And by the way, bullshit, they didn't start movements. The way they started movements is about the exact same fucking way, by being peaceful about it and not starting fights. But you sit there and you shit on them and tell them, oh, well, you know, you did this and this and this. Well, yeah, they did this, and this. You did the same thing when you're a fucking kid with less technology. It's the same damn thing. Don't give me this BS of, oh, we were better because we didn't have technology, because that's not true in the slightest. You still did all the same crap. You still did all the same bullying that's going on today. You're just older, so you think you know better. And yeah, there are some things that I will go to adults for because I know they know better than me. Like for rent and crap, for tax-related junk, because I don't fully understand my taxes. I'm not going to deny that there are adults who are smarter than me, because that's entirely true. My grandfather is way smarter than I am. So is my grandmother. That's why I tend to go to them for advice. But when my dad is sitting there posting shit on Facebook like, oh, these kids don't understand anything because I'm smarter and older than them. You barely even graduated high school. I didn't graduate high school because of financial problems and where I was living at the time. I have a reason for not doing that. I plan on going back to do everything in my power to make sure I actually have some form of a job that doesn't involve me working at friggin' Amigos with an insane man.
Just leave me with
Yeah, maybe I'm not nearly as smart as half the people on the fucking earth. So what? It doesn't mean I don't know anything about the fact that if you send kids to school and they get shot, there's a problem. They should go to school to learn, not to be in utter terror. Anyway. Yeah, needless to say, this is a topic that pisses me off nearly as much as the idiot at work. Man, those... Aren't they blaming video games for that in America? Yes, they are. And here's where the fun part comes in. Aside from this whole bit in the game, because I actually like playing as the Catwoman in this game. There are several actual studies saying that video games have no connection between that and that. Or between video games and violence. And still... Our president, in his infinite wisdom, is trying to put all the blame on video games, making it video games' fault again. Never mind the fact that there's nothing to say, nothing that actually says that, you know, for logical reasons. We're still going to ignore that because, you know, we be smarter than everyone because we be older. Same old BS logic that I cannot stand in the slightest.
I'd be naked without them.
Where am I heading? Right. I don't totally remember this part. All I remember is when I first played this game, I thought, okay, playing as Catwoman, that's kind of cool. But and then I saw her crouching walk cycle is this, and I was like, I like this for the entirely the wrong reasons. Also that ass. So, I don't think it's a huge, like, surprise that I really like listening to records. My favorite form of musical anything is records. But I went to a record shop recently. It's one that I really enjoy. It's my favorite place to go for records, called Earwax Records here in Omaha. And I was hanging out with a friend of mine who also really likes records. And he was like, you know, we've been friends for a while. He's one of my better friends I've ever had in my life. And he was like, so what type of women are you into? I'm like, well, to tell you the honest to God truth, I like my women like I like my not my whip, god damn it. Like I like my shakes thick. And the guy in the store turned around and looked at me and was like, dude, you ain't black, knock it off. I was like, that's you know, I didn't expect that was the answer I would get, but okay. Also not who I was talking to, but whatevs.
It's good to
the guy's cool though. He was joking around, but every time I go in there expecting to spend like $10 and get one record. I spent $10 and got 2. The last time I went in, I spent 10 and got 3 because Frank Sinatra. I really like Frank Sinatra. But yeah, so say what you want. I know it sounds like I'm a bit more of a hipster for really liking
she wouldn't hold a grudge.
Records more than I like CDs or MP3s because honestly it just sounds better to me. Also, my dream record is to own the Metallica Black album or the Disturbed. What was it? It was Disturbed. Damn it! What the hell's the name of that album? The one that I really like, the most recent one. I have it on my phone. It's not Indestructible. I really like Indestructible too, though. But Immortalized. Immortalized is an album I really enjoy. Do I like the metals? Yes, I do. Well, I don't know. I guess Metallica counts as metal. Too late. I don't get that entire system of like, too late, too early. What the hell does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make me move up faster, does it? So, I guess Metallica counts as metal. Sort of. I don't know. So tired, gonna go bounce. See you, dummies. Alright, see you later, Cameron. But mostly what I listen to is like rock or techno. Or I've also fallen in love with this more recent guy called, his name's Voltaire. and he did the Brain song from Billy and Mandy, if any of you know what that is. Uh-oh, falling to my death. Later. Because brains, I won't lie. I like the brains to the zombified. And sure, they might think it's deranged, but they won't give it a thought. Anyway, sorry, I really do like that song. I used to be really big into metal, but now I'm into synthwave right now. I don't know what synthwave is, I'll be brutally honest. Yeah, and I used to be into metal as well, but I sort of fell out of it simply because I didn't think I kind of lost interest. It's not bad, it's just not my type of music anymore. I mean, I also used to listen to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold, and I don't listen to them anymore at all. The only band in, like, the only, I guess, rock band I ever listened to in high school that I still listen to was Disturbed, and they became my favorite band ever. And that's no joke, they really are my favorite band ever. For the past, like, week, I've had the song Violence Fetish stuck in my head because it's a fun song to listen to. Bring the violence, it's significant. Like that. I need to use the camera more often. I don't know why I'm not. Are you guys done? Can I go to having fun now? Hating you up isn't any fun anymore. I want to play as Batman. There's a lot of good French ones right now. Like I said, man, I have no idea what synth metal is. Or synthwave, sorry. I misspoke. I did recently get into the baby metal, the girls from Japan. They're cool. I like listening to them. It also made work a little bit more interesting because I decided to listen to them while at work. I hit all the wrong buttons.
What do we have here?
Whoops, cats don't like water. Sorry.
Check. Mindless hypnotized henchman, check. The oh-so-subtle odor of rotting pumpkins, check. Looks like
so, yeah, I've been listening to them, and I started listening to them while at work. And, needless to say, oops, I did a thing. I did it wrong. Ow, 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 ow. This is just nothing but utter pain and misery. Ah. Also, her slide is that... Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so I was listening to it at work, back in my dish area, because I have to be the one who does. People love that. It's weird as hell. I like it. I actually really enjoy baby metal. I think they're quite good at what they do. A lot better than I would ever be. But I was listening to it, you know, back in the dish area, because I have to be the one who does the dishes. I'm used to it being the kitchen people's job, but whatevs. So I'm doing the dishes. I'm back there. I'm listening to music, jamming out, having fun. And in comes back... Idiot. I'm going to refer to him as Idiot because that's how I refer to him as work. That's how I refer to him at work. So, Idiot. Idiot gets back there and he stops. He just dead stops. He looks at me. He looks at my little speaker that I have, which is a really nice one. It's like a Skull Candy Soundmind is what it is. It's a Bluetooth speaker that I use all the time. I love it. It's awesome. Uh-oh. Fuck that up. Anyway, so I'm using that. He looks at me. He looks at my speaker. He looks at my phone. He's like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" I was like, "It's a band called Baby Metal." He's like, "Well, why would you ever listen to something so stupid?" I'm like, "Because it's good and I enjoy it." You know, logical sense tells you that I'm allowed to enjoy whatever the fudge I want to. I am not doing good. Wow, I am in fact having a terrible time of this. Let's see if I can leap off the edge. Why did I do that?
We searched the room for the bitch. Look everywhere.
Well, into the water I go. Whee! But yeah, needless to say, it led to him insinuating a lot of stuff about me. I mean, one thing is halfway true. He's like, "Oh, I bet you're a fucking faggot." I'm like, "Well, I'm bisexual, so take that, you dick." Yeah, he's also very much anti-gay, but he's also too much of a pansy to admit what he is. So, another little tangent about him is, like, my second week working there, when I finally realized how much of an absolute cock nozzle he is. He said something along the lines of, he was talking to someone else, and my brain just happened to catch the conversation a little bit later. He was talking about someone who was transsexual. You know, someone who was transitioning from male to female or female to male. I can't remember. But he was talking about how, you know, he's actually quite intelligent. I'm surprised he went that, or he decided to be that stupid about it. You know, because, you know, transgender people are stupid. I was like, so because he decided to transition into something he was way more comfortable as, he's stupid. That's not what I said. That's exactly what you said. You're just trying to hide the fact that you're an absolute piece of shit. But, you know, what do I know?
Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the date?
But yeah, I can't stand people like him. People who will sit there and, you know, if you're anti-gay, be open about it. Don't be an absolute fucking... Be like, oh, I'm not anti-gay, but I'm actually anti-gay. Everything I say is anti-gay. It's better like saying, I'm not racist, but you're racist. You incredibly are racist. I'm not racist, but it's just the way of saying that I am about to be as racist as physically possible. Or mentally possible, whatever. I'm not homophobic, but if a guy ever came on to me, I'd beat the crap out of him. You're homophobic. So just stop. There was one guy that, back when I actually tried dating and was trying really hard, I need a podcast. I was on some podcasts, but it wasn't my type of thing. Not because I didn't enjoy talking at random, but because the topics and the person I was podcasting with was not fun. I lost interest in it immediately. It went from being something I really enjoyed and looked forward to every Thursday to something I didn't want to do anymore, just simply because, yeah, I got talked down to a lot, and I don't like being talked down to in general. At least you make your own topics. Yeah, that's why I really like streaming. I'll be honest.
It's not over.
That's the reason I go to streaming, so I can actually sit here and just talk to people instead of talking to myself, which is what I do every day of the week, but I don't want to look like too much of an insane man, because it's a bit on the nose. But, yeah. Ugh. Give me a second, I gotta get some water. I've been talking a lot this stream.
Look, Red, I just need your help.
Never. Not again.
Ugh. Also, I have had I believe it's up to 7 people now come through my drive-thru and tell me, wow, you really sound like you should be on radio. You sound like... Alright, see you when you get back, Matt. You sound exactly like someone who belongs on radio. I'm like, thanks, I think? Is that your way of telling me I have a great voice when I'm really ugly? Like you don't want to see me? The church is shutting the doors for the night. Alright, church, or, you know, I'm going to stick to calling you Jack because I know who you are. Alright, Jack, it was great having you here, man.
No one's who you think they are, my dear.
Ugh.
Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
But needless to say, my throat is raw right now.
There's plenty wrong with me. Take my blood, for example.
I love the
I wish
Joker.
somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Not my favorite villain by far. The Scarecrow is definitely my favorite villain in all of Batman. There's something about him that I just find so freaking cool and nice. Especially the design for him in Arkham Knight. Holy shit, that's like the best thing ever.
Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so
The one in Arkham Asylum was meh. It was alright.
So we both died.
But the one in Arkham Knight, holy shit. That's the one thing about this game I don't enjoy, is the lack of Scarecrow. Like I've been told there's like a scene of him like popping out of the sewer or something. But yeah.
Blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10?
Never heard of it. But I looked into what it takes to become a like a radio host, and there's a lot of stuff into it that I don't want to put into it, and I don't have patience for it. So I'm gonna become a welder. That's what my plan is, and that's what my plan has been for a while.
I'm listening.
I wish I had a phone that nice.
What do you want?
I also dropped my phone in the sanitizer at work. Which, for those who don't know, basically the sanitizer is just a sink full of cold water with some sanitizing agent in it to make food, or the plates and stuff that we use to clean a lot cleaner. Or the stuff we use to cook a lot cleaner and whatnot. So, I was setting down my phone after selecting some music to listen to, and I accidentally dropped it. So, yeah, my phone's a little bit on the side of funky. It's got these red, blue, and green lines going up and down it. And my battery life is now absolute, like, trash. It went from being able to survive for, like, 22 hours non-stop to being able to survive for only about, like, 20. Or not 20, about 12, if I'm lucky.
Find the coldest point in Arkham City.
So, yeah. How long have I been streaming for? I think I'm about done for the night. About an hour. Yeah, I think I'm about done for the night. I'll play a little bit more, simply because this is still a game I really do enjoy.
I need to grab further for the boost to kick in.
Fuck you. Actually, nah, I'm done for the night. Thank you all so much for joining me. As always, this is so much fun. It really is. And now that I've found something to actually do while I'm streaming and not just sitting here doing nothing. So, expect more stories of me as a person. If that gets boring, let me know. If not, well, settle in. Anyway, yeah, I should be streaming again tonight. Well, Monday night, because I have tonight off, or if I go in, I'm only there till 9, and I'm gonna stick to my schedule of Monday and Wednesdays, and potentially whatever else other days I can. Just all depends. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. As always, it's a lot of fun, and I'm repeating myself again, but anyway, love y'all. It's been fun, and bye bye.